Hello everyone, it's Olivia here, aka Story Minded, and I'm going to do a 712 more things to write about video. I've just realised that I missed one of the prompts out because I'm really clever that way, but rather than, sort of trying to play around with the numbers and stuff, I'm just going to do this one quickly, but then I'm going to do the most recent one, which I believe will be 35, and like I said before, all these numbers are going to be completely wrong, but I've just numbered them in a really weird way because I just do. So anyway, this is the prompt I missed out, and as always, if you want to have a go, feel free to have a go. You've been afraid to tell your best friend something for 7 days. Write the scene in which the truth comes out. I wrecked your painting. The words that I had held onto as tightly as a tube of paint that refuses to release its colour burst out. My friend looked at me with complete shock. Her mouth opened and closed as it always did when she was thinking about how she was going to describe her latest masterpiece. Why? The word an anchor in the air. A sin of envy? She stood up and glared at me. I knew I deserved that look. I wasn't joking. A large hole now exists due to her canvas meeting my fist. In a dark twist of comedy, the hole was where the mouth of her father's portrait had been located. That was sort of like that. Oh, that is not based on a true event, by the way. I would never, ever, ever, ever do that to like a friend. But I just imagined, what's the worst thing I could do to a friend? Oh yeah, wreck her painting. And as far as I know, I don't think she's ever done a portrait of her dad. But yeah, that little scene just popped into my head and thought, yeah, let's do that. And I quite liked the idea of where it said 7 days. That just instantly made me think of 7 deadly sins. So I sort of added the sin of envy in there. And it's true. It's true. I try not to be a jealous person. But I mean, when I see people be able to like paint or sing or stuff, I just like, I get that little seed of jealousy inside. I'm like, I wish I could do that, but I can't. But anyway, so which one? Oh yeah, that. Sorry, my curtains just like having a life of their own with the wind. So this is the next one, and these are like the sort of medium prompts. But think of a food or cuisine you really dislike. Take a moment to contemplate some aspects that turn you off. Now write about that food from the point of view of someone who absolutely loves it. Describe the dish in detail. Oranges are perfect. Their sphere represents the globe. Their colour inspires confidence, and that citrus tang lingers, giving you a burst of energy. They are also adorable. I love their squidgy segments. Terry's has honoured them by moulding chocolate after them. Even the way you pronounce them due to the vowel of O makes it known that they give you pleasure. Oranges. And I mean, who doesn't love Anthony Burgess's masterpiece, A Clockwork Orange? They shall forever exist in someone's fruit bowl, and they shall always hold a special place in my heart. I hate oranges. They are, even just thinking about them makes me feel like sick. And I know where it's all come from. Like, I believe all of us has some traumatic event that we remember from a child relating to food, and mine's oranges. I remember being at infant school, and one of my best friends at the time forced me to eat an orange, even though I told her I don't like oranges. And literally, she forced me. She didn't shove it down my throat or anything, but she forced me to eat it. And because I still am an introvert to this day, and proud to be an introvert. But now I'd be like, bugger off, I'm not having that. But I did. I swallowed it. It was horrible, and I threw up. So now I can't help but associate orange with that, and even the smell, I'm like terrible. But weirdly, I can eat Terry's chocolate orange, which I don't really get. But maybe it's because it's a different taste. But if I smell the fruit orange, I'm just like, nope, I can't even be in the room. I'm that pathetic. Or I can, but my stomach will just churn. It's horrible. So yeah, I thought that was a really traumatic prompt to do, but I tried as much as I could to imagine someone who loves oranges. And sorry, my cat is trying to get out my window. Phoebe, what are you doing? Get down. Down. Stupid cat. I'm watching you. Anyway, that was that prompt, and I'll be recording the next one literally in a second. And I'm sorry if my voice sounds weird. I don't know why, I just always get inspiration to write and then make these videos when I've been ill. I had like a stupid virus thing, which has pretty much just been one of those weird throat things, which is really weird. So, you know, very helpful. Bye.